The war against consciousness can be traced back to some of the oldest written texts we have. But the past century has been a whirlwind assault against the human spirit. In just 100 years, we went from being practically media-free to having a screen in front of our face the majority of our waking lives. We are being herded into a virtual AI-run illusion that is now influencing our perception of what is real, which then creates our perceived reality. We know this to be true. Our senses give us the false impression that we are living in a material world when we are not. 99.9% of all matter is empty space. The only thing keeping us from walking through walls are the outer valence electrons electrostatically repelling against one another. Physical solidity is an illusion. What we are feeling with our touch is not solid matter. It is electrostatic repulsion. We do not see with our eyes. We see within our mind. The cones and rods in our eyes are exposed to a very limited band of information, which is then translated electronically to our brain's visual cortex, which then creates a visual map within our mind that allows us to see the world around us, just as we see the world around us as we sleep and dream. It's being perceived in our mind. This applies to all of our five senses. The world we inhabit is much more like a hologram than anything solid. And more importantly, so is our body and our brain. And if we are not of our bodies, then where are we? Who are we? These questions can lead us to liberation, which is why tyrants have toiled to keep us from ever asking them. For centuries, they used religion to make us feel small and dictate reality. And today, they use science and pop culture. Actual, repeatable science has shown that our awareness has sway over the holographic reality that we inhabit. We can continue to fight each other, and some may win the battle, but the war against consciousness will forever continue until we unplug from the system. The deeper into tyranny we are herded, the more of us awaken to the truth.
It's gonna force the people that can still think for themselves and have common sense and are able to take the media needle out of their veins, whether it's your baseball team or the football team, and it's the stats and the thing, and the Democrat and Republican and left wing, right wing, this and that, and MAGA hat, Black Lives Matter, and gender and LGBTQ2 and homophobia. If you can get that needle out of you, and then eventually clear your mind and let the real soul start to live again.
And once the soul of humanity begins to live again, the tyranny will end and humanity will evolve. For Infowars.com, this is Greg Reese. Thank you for watching the latest Greg Reese Report. Be sure to go to reesereport.com to see my latest videos, sign up for my free newsletter, and subscribe for exclusive content. And be sure to support my sponsor at InfoWarsStore.com. It is through our five senses that we are kept fascinated and hypnotized by the lies we are told. And the only way to see through this illusion is with our higher senses, which is why fluoridated water is a big problem. Consuming too much fluoride forms phosphate crystals around the pineal gland and shuts down its natural functions. Natural functions which have been known for millennia. The Hindu chakras align with the endocrine system. The chakra aligned with the pineal gland is the third eye, also described as the seat of the soul. The pineal gland is what connects us to higher levels of consciousness and otherwise unseen dimensions of reality. Fluoride-free water is essential to keeping our pineal gland healthy. Our water filtration systems with the proper filters will keep your drinking water fluoride-free, and the ProPure shower head will seal the deal. Get them both today for yourself or a friend at InfoWarsStore.com.